Anybody else here have A.D.D? Anybody? Attention deficit disorder? Yeah! I think Pat was talking about suicide earlier, and I'm not suicidal, I'm not depressed, I'm bipolar. And Sean was talking about candy bars. When you're bipolar, it's like buying a candy bar, because sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you just want to fucking kill yourself. So... thank you, Molly. Molly, your voice is so cool. And John was talking about Squeaky Fromm, so you missed that, but Squeaky Fromm got out, you know, the Manson family. And the Manson family killed Sharon Tate. And do you remember who Sharon Tate was married to? He's married to Roman Polanski, the director, Polish guy, very famous for having sex, anal sex, oral sex, any kind of sex with a 13-year-old girl. Right, so he had to leave the country. And he still looks pretty young because he discovered the elixir of youth. First he finds a youth, and then he licks her. We're doing pardon folks. I can't help this shit. And who was talking about the 72 virgins? Jim, was that you? Yeah. If Popeye were a suicide bomber, he'd get 73 because he'd have that extra virgin olive oil. I'm sorry, I really am. I can't help this shit. The A.D.D makes me want to tell jokes from what other people have said, you know. And John's ex-girlfriend, or his ex-wife, used to smell like a filter fish. So, sorry. Okay. You know what Sarah Palin would say if she were here? She'd say, from the parking lot, I can see Australia. It's the Outback Steakhouse across the parking lot, even? That's Australia. Okay. She thinks it's the embassy. Sarah Palin is kind of amazing. She's talking about these death panels that Obama's got. Did you hear about that? A couple days ago, she was saying that like old people and her Down syndrome child have to go in front of Obama's death panels. And I'm thinking, you know, if I'm Sarah Palin, I'd probably wear camouflage pantyhose. Because in case you got to pull your pants down while you're hunting a moose or a wolf, you know, you want to be camouflaged. And I'm thinking she's talking about like blue ribbon panels, you know, these panels that are going to decide if you live or die. So I figure what she's probably got is camouflage, blue ribbon, ventilated cotton, death panel. That's stop and kill me. Just hang me, all right? Blue ribbon, ventilated cotton pantyhose, death panels. All right, the hell with that shit. Okay, I want to do my prop shit because I know that's going to work. Mark Sanford is now defending himself for using state airplanes and state money to fly and see his mistress in Argentina and all of his private trips. So Mark Sanford is my hero because he's a venal son of a bitch. But anyway, he just had his wife move out on him 2 days after they got back from a 2-week vacation with the entire family to Europe where they were trying to mend fences and build trust, right? And everybody wants to trust a guy who goes for 5 days to Argentina, right? So anyway, while they were on the plane, we get to the props, his wife and all the kids played this game. You guys know that? Anybody with parents? You know, it's this Where's Waldo thing? You know, you gotta find Waldo among all these things. Which is the inspiration for her new tell-all book, which is called Where's Dildo? And that refers, of course, to her husband, Mark Sanford. You gotta love this shit. They gotta use all these props, and I schlepped them all the way up here. Okay. So anyway, the reason that he's been seeing his mistress in Argentina is because she's, you know, quite the babe. Have you seen the picture of her? Oh, parents know this. It's Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Mark Sanford? He's in fucking Argentina. Thank you very much. I'm going to get off the stage in a minute, I swear to God, so life is going to get better for you folks. I just wanted to introduce my girlfriend who's here with me tonight, because I've been married for 28 years and my wife won't suck my dick anymore. So I found a girl who will, and I want to introduce her to you now. Her name is Hoover. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And Hoover likes to suck me. It's like turning on a switch. You know, she likes to do it so much. She likes it all the time. And you know, she's really different from the girls I used to date, because I only used to date white hoes. You gotta love the people who can date the white hoes, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, get me a prop. I've been Rich Orwell. Thanks. All right, give it up for
a.k.a. Eric.